So now we are going to discuss about topographical lines anteriorly, posteriorly and laterally. So first anteriorly, this region which is mid of the sternum, this is called as mid-sternal line. This region which divides the sternum into two equal parts, this region it is called as mid-sternal line. And here the clavicle, the line which divides the clavicle into two equal parts, this is called as mid-clavicular line, left and right mid-clavicular line. And there is also a line which is called as parasternal line. Parasternal line, the line which is between the mid-clavicular line and sternal line, where the sternal line like it is present. Sternal line it is present as this is the end of the sternum. This is the end of a sternum. This is a midline of the sternum, but this is the end of a sternum here. The lines which are present at the end of the sternum, that is called as sternal lines. So between the sternal line and this is called as the mid-clavicular line. Between the sternal line and mid-clavicular line, there is a line present. This is called as parasternal line, and this is also called as angle. The end of the sternum, the end of the sternum, that is, there is called as the xiphoid angle. This is called as xiphoid process here at the end of the sternum. That is called as xiphoid. And pause. So laterally there consists of a line at the axillary region. So this is called as mid-axillary line, where it divides this axillary region into two equal parts, this mid-axillary line. And after this axillary line, there have another symmetrical lines, that is called as posterior and anterior and posterior axillary lines. So the line which is symmetrical line is present is anteriorly, it is called as anterior axillary line, and posterior it is called as posterior axillary line. And so posteriorly we will be having three lines, symmetrical lines. First it is, as this is a spinal region, this is a spinal region. This symmetrical line which divides spinal region into two equal parts, this is called as mid-spinal line. This is called as mid-spinal line. And here as this divides scapula into two equal parts, this line it is called as line of scapula, scapular line, left and right scapular line. This is a region where the scapula is present. See, this is a scapula and here left and right scapula. So this line it is called as scapular line. And between the symmetrical line between the scapular line and the spinal mid-spinal line, there is a symmetrical line present, that is called as paraspinal line. That is called as paraspinal line.